Boy, I sure heard much about you. See, I was a good friend of your dad's. We were in that Hanoi Pina House together for 5 years. Hopefully, you'll never have to experience this example of two men were in a situation like me and your dad were from as long as we were. You're taking on several responsibilities one another. If it had been me, I'd made it. Major Coolidge should be top of my house and talking to my son, Jim. But the way it turned out, by talking to you, Butch. This watch I got here, the first purchase for your great-grandfather during the First World War. He was bought in a real general store in Knoxville, Tennessee. Made by the first company to make wristwatches. Up till then, people just carried pocket watches. It was just bought by private dope boy Ryan Coolidge on the day he set sail to Paris. This was your great-grandfather's war watch, and he wore it every day he was during that war. And when he was done with his duty, he went home to your great-grandmother, took the watch off, put in an old coffee can, and then the can did stay. So your granddad, Dane Coolidge, was called upon by his country to go overseas and fight Germans once again. This time called it World War II. Your great-grandfather gave this watch to your granddad for good luck. Unfortunately, Dane's luck wasn't as good as his old man's. Dane was a Marine and he was killed, along with the other Marines in the Battle of Wake Island. Your granddad was facing death. He knew it. None of us boys had little illusions about leaving that island alive, so 3 days before the Japanese took the island, your granddad asked the gunner of the Air Force transport named Winaki. He never met that man before his life, to deliver to his infant son, who never seen in the flesh, his golden watch. 3 days later, your granddad, called Winaki's, kept his word.
After the war was over, he paid a visit to your grandmother, delivering to your infant father his dad's gold watch. This watch. This watch was on your daddy's wrist when he was shot down over Hanoi. He was captured, put in a Vietnamese prison camp. He knew that if the gooks ever saw the watch, it'd be confiscated, taken away. The way your dad looked at it, this watch was your birthright. You'd be damned if any slope's gonna put the greasy yellow hands on his boy's birthright, so he hid it. In one place he knew he could hide something, his ass. 5 long years he wore this watch, up his ass. Then he died of dysentery. He gave me the watch. I hid this uncomfortable hunk of metal up my ass 2 years. Then, after 7 years, I was sent home to my family. And now, little man, I give the watch to you.